Hello and welcome to episode 1 of Wheelie Travel Reviews and Wheelie Travel Guides. On today's show, I'm going to give you a review about a recent couple of places that I've been over the last couple of days. And I'm going to tell you good, bad, in between. So let's start. So on Friday, Waiheke. Now, easy way to get to Waiheke, you basically either, if you're coming from West Auckland, you go on the train into town. If you're coming from North Shore, you can get the bus to Devonport, because the Waiheke ferry does go to Devonport Wharf. Or you can get NX1, which is the Northern Express, into the city, and then go to the main city, the main city, the main city ferry terminal. Now, costing. Basically, if you've got a total mobility card or a community service card, will be a bit cheaper, but I suggest you go into the ticket office in the information centre, part of it, and purchase a ticket. Do not use your AT hop card. The machines double charge you, which I found out on Friday. Other things, yeah. Right, so the ferries are interesting. They're good. They're kind of accessible depending on how wide your chair is and where it goes. There is a part in the front where you go, so where you can sit, which is their kind of like their special assistant. So you get priority on the ferry first. Um, the people the staff at the ferry terminal on in the ferry will help you whenever they need to. The ferry ride is about half an hour ride, but there's always a cafe on board, so you can always get yourself a hot drink, cold drink, or something to eat. It's up to you. So as arriving into Devonport, you get off onto the Devonport dock, and you got a choice. You can either go and hire a car, get a taxi, or you can go on public transport, which is accessible. Now, when I went to the terminal, the wheelchair toilets were not available. They were shut, which is a big no-no for me. The shops there, so the buses are accessible. The island is quite hilly, so if you go into the main town centre, you would find that it will be a bit hilly, so just be careful with that. But it is a lovely island, and you can easily go, and there's little platforms you can go onto and actually have a look at the beach side of things. And also you can just go on the bus right around. Just got to make sure you get the right one, because the buses go right around the island and then back to the ferry terminal. Food wise, so there is a Woolworths up further, or there is a couple of cafes, restaurants in the little main township. Most are pretty accessible. It really depends on which one you decide to go to. There is a Foursquare. That's okay. You can go in there and get whatever you want to. So it really depends on your preference. Or you can just go and get something to eat at the actual cafe at the ferry terminal anyway. Um, so all up experience for me, I personally give it a 7 out of 10. Reason is because it's not 100% accessible, but it's a beautiful place to go and visit. Bus drivers are helpful. Everyone's quite good, except that it's just quite hilly. But they'll try and accommodate you as much. So that is Waiheke. All right, so if you're here and you're like, you're over the shore and you go Waiheke Road and you want to go bowling. Recently on Monday, went to Waiheke Road bowling, 10-pin bowling, extreme. No, yeah, extreme bowling. Now, it's pretty good. Staff are pretty friendly. They you can play arcade time zone. Sorry, you can play a few arcade games. The bowling alley is accessible-ish, but it's pretty good. And also, they give you a for anyone with disability, they give you a discount, so it's $7 there, so it's pretty cheap, pretty good. Overall tidiness is up and down depending. Good. Price at the cafe is a little bit too high, but that's okay. All up, it's a great fun day. Now, if you're into shopping, so recently, Newmarket. Newmarket is bigger shopping centre near the city. Getting there, you can train it from the city. If you're coming from other side, you can go for a ride on the and the link buses and so on. So Newmarket, I don't recommend going during a weekend or a school holiday. It gets too packed and too hard to get your chair around. Other than that, though, Newmarket's quite good, but high-end shops, whatever you need, you know, and whatnot. St. Luke's Mall. St. Luke's Mall was today. St. Luke's Mall is a good mall. Most of the time, you can get there via the Orange Link bus. So St. Luke's is just a up and down mall. They do have quite a lot of shops and things like that. So yeah, I recommend probably more Newmarket than St. Luke's, to be honest with you. However, that's fine. It's all good. Now, so you'll hear a lot more reviews like this and a lot more information like this as well. If you think it's great, please comment below too your experiences and your thoughts underneath in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. All right, thank you very much and have a fantastic evening. Good night. See you next time.